Okay, so this is going to be how to replace your windshield wiper motor assembly if the linkage basically breaks. I can't show you now because I temporarily fixed it, but basically my wipers stopped working completely. They did absolutely nothing, so I moved the switch and they did absolutely nothing. They didn't move. So it depends on the issue you're having. It might be different, but that was my situation. So it ended up being in here. There is linkage, like they call it the wiper transmission. I'll show you in a sec. But the linkage bushing, one of them basically broke. It just disconnected everything. So when I moved my wiper blade to the on position or switch to the on position, it did nothing. So I'll show you what I did to fix that. Alright, you're going to need a 14 millimeter wrench here to take off these bolts that are on the wiper blades themselves. There's little covers that just basically you can take a screwdriver or your hand and they pop right off, those little covers there. Whoops, drop that in there. Okay, once you get the bolts out, make sure your wiper blades, make sure to keep them in line because one is a different length than the other typically. So make sure you know which way they go back on. After you get your wiper blades off, you'll have to take off the plastic cowl piece if you're on a Subaru WRX like I am. Otherwise your car might be different. But usually there's little clips like these things right here that you have to put a screwdriver in, turn just a little bit, then they pop up and you pull them out, but I always break them anyway. So this thing, you just pull or squeeze the back side of it and then just unplug it like that. Two 10 millimeter bolts holding it down, 1 and 2, actually 3, there's the third. But basically you can see the linkage in here, these plastic bushings that hold it all together. But this thing moves. It kind of moves back and forth. I'll show you what it looks like. But yeah, we'll take it out first. Okay. I got it out, so let's see. The one that I replaced is the one that's not like the others. That one there. I put some grease in there. But yeah, that is holding up actually, but you can see it's very loose, so it's not working properly. I got this universal bushing from AutoZone made by Doran, I believe. So it got on there and did the job temporarily, but not for long-term use, at least in my case. But if you have a different wiper assembly, you might have luck with that universal bushing. But basically, you don't want this to be too loose. You also don't want to glue these. If yours does break, you don't want to glue it because it has to rotate and move. So yep, that's about it. You want the official one. I got a new one on eBay used, but it was only $39, so much better than Subaru. So it's right here. So this should do the job. We'll see. Yeah, one more thing. You can't buy these arms separately or the bushing separately from Subaru, so yeah, I had to get the whole assembly, but that's alright. Okay, before I put it all back together, I'm doing a quick test, and it's working. See how those things move? Kind of cool. But that's what I mean, how they pivot, so you can't glue them together. Alright, now I'm just going to put everything back together, and that's about it. Feel free to ask any questions. Thanks, bye.